So we had this incident here where this lady on the right, Natasha O'Brien is her name. She was assaulted by a white Irish male from Ireland, an army man. Horrendous. It's horrendous what he did. Totally uncalled for. Um, he did it because Natasha came to the defence of a gay chap that was there, and he was being slagged by Connor. So she stepped in to defend the gay man. Okay, that's very admirable of you. Admiral? It's very admirable of you, Natasha. But what they've done here is they're going along with it as if it's like they're defending women, but they're turning it around and making it all about the Rainbow Squad and all about how dangerous the far right are. Can you see what they're doing with this, people? Please tell me you see what they're doing with this incident, because that's exactly what they're doing. To quote Ron Immanuel, who is the Japanese ambassador from America, he said after 9/11, he said, "We never let a good crisis go to waste." They're getting many uses out of what's happening here, because they had protests up and down. Well, they had 3 gatherings, Cork, Limerick and Dublin, okay, today for this girl on the right. I would simply ask, shouldn't we do this for every girl that's attacked? Why don't we do this for every Irish girl that's attacked? I will tell you why. Because they only use what suits their narrative. Do you get me? It's as simple as that. They only use what they can get a use out of. Never let a good crisis go to waste. Now I'll play a bit of this for you and you can listen to her.
You're watching ilovelimerick.com, and I'm at a protest for Natasha O'Brien, who was violently beaten by a man while defending 2 gay people. We're here in protest to support Natasha. Natasha, how do you feel to see a turn on so much support today?
It feels amazing, but we're not here to support me. We're here to support our nation. We're here to support every victim who has been at the hands of these atrocities in our systems of justice and our defence forces. We are here today to demand change. We do not deserve the violence that we are subjected to every single day. The Gardaí, take them off the streets, the courts, put them back on the streets. It needs to change.
And how do you think we can change, Natasha? This is the start, I know.
This is the start, and this is going to be the end, because I will not stop talking until there is the change that we deserve.
Yeah, we all deserve as human beings.
We all deserve it. We all deserve it. This is not for me. This is so much bigger than me. This is for everyone. I took a stand. I stood up. I let my voice be heard, because I never, ever could imagine anyone experiencing what I had to experience. And I was not the first. I was not the first by a long mile. But I promise I will make it my duty to be the last.
And I just want to say thank you for defending those 2 gay men. That's why he beat you, isn't it?
Absolutely.
See the way he's enticing it over. Oh, I appreciate that you stood up for that gay man. That's why he beat you up, isn't it? You know? They make the main focus about the Rainbow Squad.
I saw something wrong. I saw a single, alone gay man walking alone, and he was verbally abused with vicious homophobic slurs, and I was frightened for his life. And as a member of Irish society, I do not want to see harm caused to anyone.
Now, I would just say on that note, that if she considers people saying bad words to people as assault, then she's already a lost cause. You know, you can't just let words affect you like they're just words, people. Obviously, I get it if he wasn't saying anything and just physically assaulted her, but they're just words, you know. And if she had a thought like that, and the gay man thought, well, do you know what? The fella who was gay, I don't know, but the fella who was gay probably didn't even take heed of these of Connor when he said the gay slurs. You know, now he could have, but at the same time, it could have been just water off a duck's back with him. Do you know? But she took it upon herself to go and defend him. And they're making it all about that now. It's not about a woman being attacked by a white Irish male. It's about LGBT and the Rainbow Squad. Never let a good crisis go to waste.
I spoke up and harm was caused to me. This is so wrong on so many levels. Our society deserves better, and the messages that the courts and the system of justice and the defence forces are sending to our society is the opposite. They're telling us violence is okay. They're telling us we need to be quiet.
Natasha, we're all so proud of you. I love you.
I love you
we're
too.
Thinking about you.
I'm sorry I'm shouting, Richard. I'm just so fueled with anger.
You deserve to shout. This is Richard. This is Natasha. This country needs to change. We're all here today to change the law. This man needs to be held responsible for his actions. This is Richard Lynch.
And I agree, Richard. But we should hold every single one of them to account. We can't just pick and choose when we want. But that's what you're going to do, isn't it? You're just going to keep picking and choosing assaults that you can get something out of. Who is this guy? Anyway, someone do a dive on him. Someone do a deep dive on him. I'd be nearly sure he's tied into some NGO somewhere in Ireland. Anyway, rant over. If we're going to stick up for women, we stick up for all women. We don't ignore women that get attacked by the new doctors and surgeons and then do a flip-flop and all of a sudden stand up for women when it's a native Irishman that does the attacking, right? If you're gonna call it out, call it all out.